You know what? F it. I'm just gonna say it. This video right here, the one you are watching, this is going to be my most controversial video ever. Because I said multiple times to myself, I'm gonna wait at least a few weeks or months before making another Tophia video. And then people will keep informing me about all the crazy things Tophia has done ever since that one night. And we're going to talk about that night later. But right now, what I want to post to y'all is this. I have a couple of takes that the internet doesn't exactly agree with me on in this video. And I really want you to try and see my side of things. And I might be explaining why I see things that way. So, let's just, let's relax and start talking about probably the most stressful video I have ever made. So, not too long ago, Tophia was in Brother Chu's car with her mom. You know, they were all asleep. And while they were in Brother Chu's little car, instead of that SUV, well, that SUV got towed away to the impound lot. And so they were just in the back of Brother Chu, or back or passenger seat. I don't know where Tophia was. And she was in the car not too far away from Brother Chu, sleeping when all this happened. And someone opens the door, and Tophia sees him shoot her brother right in the face. Now, I'm going to say this thing to anyone in the comments section. A lot of you have not seen someone die unnaturally in front of you in reality, all right? Not over the internet, not you know, on some video game right in front of you in real time. I remember when it happened to me. It was a woman. She wasn't paying attention. She ran on the train tracks and she was just gone. Right? I saw it when I was 5. I remember that day so vividly, and I will never forget it. And this is something that Tophia is not going to forget either, especially given the fact she had to run for her life. A lot of people are really angry at Tophia that she got out of the car and ran away from the situation, which I agree with her on that part. You know, if you're unarmed and this person just shot your brother, and your mom got shot, and you don't know if she's alive or not, and you're probably, you know, still trying to cope and process the situation, and you want to be safer from this armed assailant that you don't know anything about, you know, perfectly fine. That is a perfectly normal response. What isn't a normal response that I still sort of understand is that she started up a live stream. And why I sort of understand it is because when you have a very stressful situation like that, people with certain mental illnesses, they tend to do strange things, alright? I'm not going to bring up what I did when I saw that thing happen when I was 5. And I know someone's going to fucking come into this video and say, you're a big pussy, that happened when you're 5. That was like, what, 20 years ago? Oh, man. And, to that person I say, well, fuck you. Either way. So, after the whole incident was over, and might I add, I want to clarify this. This guy was on a crime spree that night. He had committed multiple felonies before even getting to that car. And the guy is dead. Alright, justice will not be served in court to Tophia. Because that shooter being dead. And, you know, she really has to process that. And at that point in time, Mama Chu being alive and in the hospital, and also her not having a solid place to live, you know, that could have been a turning point in her life. You know, that was when you see something like that happen right in front of you, it changes you. You change as a person. And, well, Tophia, she's gotten sadder, but, you know, her war against the trolls, this is what I'm going to talk about. She's planning to sue the trolls with the money that people donated so that Brother She would have a funeral.
So, this is wild. I don't know why this happened to come on my For You page, but someone was promoting a shirt or something from the TikTok shop. Why was the guy laying there dead? And bullets were on him, and they made like bullet holes in the shirt to look like he got pew-pewed. I'm all for people promoting TikTok shops, right? And promoting products and stuff like that, and posting and, selling products, but you literally are portraying gun violence. You literally are portraying gun violence to sell a shirt. And my trauma, like, I know people are not responsible for people's traumas and triggers, but that was not a way to sell a t-shirt. And it had 0 likes. I was the first person upon that. And the crazy thing...
A side note here, let's give Tophia the benefit of the doubt of what she is saying is true. What the fuck is going on with TikTok and the internet at the moment? I know that there are ads for corn on YouTube and a lot of weird stuff going on with the ad situation. We need to start regulating our damn ads, man. What the fuck? Why? I really don't know what's going on with ads anymore. And if she is faking it, well, she's faking it for sympathy, which, to a certain degree, she kind of deserves that sympathy. She saw her brother get shot right in front of her, but at the same time, she's not taking it well. You can clearly tell by the tone of her voice. In almost every Tophia stream and Instagram posts lately that she's made, you can really tell that her voice has changed. She's got kind of the fear of life itself in her voice, and she's gonna have that for a while. And is it ever gonna get better? Who knows?
I'm just beginning to think people lack comprehension. So some people are asking what I was promoting in my video. It was a Stevie Nicks hoodie, and because TikTok took it down, because I think they said, I forgot what the violation was. So TikTok took that video down, and because it was reported and taken down, that's why I believe they removed the tag from it. It was, I keep wanting to say unauthentic, but it wasn't. It had something to do with not having the product or something like that. Because I've seen people say, I don't have the product because, da-da-da-da-da, but they still talk about the product and say, if you want to get you one, go get you one. That's what I basically did. But because of that, my video got flagged, and then they put it back up. So sadly, that's what happened to the link. And I'm not going to make another video and repost. I know it's early in the morning, but I wanted to talk. So those videos that people are posting, literally like justifying what happened to me, right? You do know that if you take pieces of my live stream, I have the whole recording. Do you want me to whip out the full recording? You act like people, for every action, there's a reaction. I always say that. So why are you acting like I just randomly attack people? I'll pull up my whole live stream. If you want to go there with taking pieces of my live stream, it's not going to work anymore. That's why my live streams
You may have heard there's a lot of noise going on in the background there, along with a TV show too. You may be wondering, where the hell is she? And on the video for those Instagram reels and those TikToks, she isn't showing her face or where she is at all. But I know where she is. She's visiting Tophiachu in the hospital while recording all of this and complaining. Listen, I know you want to visit your mom in the hospital. I get that. That's perfectly fine. But you really can't just be whipping out your phone while you're sitting in the same room with her to complain about trolls on the internet ruining your life. Alright? It wasn't cool. It's not good for you to do that. It's probably not good for Tophiachu to do that either. And on that note, That's it for today. I don't want to fucking make this video anymore, man. This is the worst video I've ever made. Ah, fuck.